So it's going to be a little bit of sculpting. You'll need a pair of light weights, but less about this idea of weight loss as beating your body up, like there's something less than about you. Releasing the baggage is recognizing that a lot of the ways we hold on and the way the body keeps the score, and sometimes it can look like, cortisol levels are high and we're having a hard time releasing the weight because there's something on a deeper heart level that we're holding on to. So my thought today is that we'll move, we'll sculpt a bit, we'll use a yoga-informed class for about 30 minutes, and then we're going to come into a bit of a heart meditation at the end, hopefully leaving you feeling a little freer, a little bit with less baggage, I guess was what we should say. So, okay, start on your backs. You're going to pivot toes to the bottom of the mat or wherever you can see me on your screen. We'll start here in a bridge position, planting your feet directly beneath your knees, and then take your elbows wide. On the exhale, start with a curl up, a little crunch, and think about kind of everything in the front line firing. Your hands are lightly touching the back of the head, the chin is lifted from the chest, and then exhale, lower the shoulders down. Once you lower, lift your hips up into a bridge position. So now you're squeezing the glutes, the hamstrings are engaged, and then slowly lower the hips. We'll do that again, chest up in a crunch, and then take it back. Root down into your feet, lift up through the hips, squeeze the glutes, and lower. I'm going to speed that up a little bit. Exhale as you lift. And again, exhale as the hips lift. So we go chest, lower, hips. Good. Exhale, keep going. Exhale. 4 rounds. Press evenly into your feet. 3. Again. Final 2. And 1. Good. And lift up. Now lower your hips, take your feet even wider, turn your toes and ankles out, knees will follow. Press your palms to the earth and lift your hips up. Root into the ball of your right foot, so lift your right heel in an isometric calf raise, and then slowly just pulse tuck through the right hip. So really focus now on the muscles of the hip and lifting up from the right seat. Go 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Right heel comes down, left heel lifts, same thing. Activating your left seat now. So it really comes with a contraction of the glute left side. For 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Now root into both balls of your feet, lift both heels up off the mat, and slowly lower the hips, exhale, lift towards the ceiling. Lower and lift. Think about working within an inch of space, barely moving, really focusing on holding this calf raise, and at the same time, sculpting the glutes. Here we go for 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Slowly lower the heels, then upper, middle, lower back, arms wide, windshield wiper the legs in both directions. Great job. You should be feeling your glutes right now, a little activation through your low back. Now roll onto your belly, and we'll begin with the hands just beneath your shoulders. Exhale everything out, and on an inhale, come into a baby cobra. Lift your hands up off the mat, and then extend the arms behind you like you're pushing something away. Straighten the elbows the best you can, and then think right hip bone down, lift your right leg, and then lift your right arm as well. Really turn on the tricep. This should feel like you're warming your body from the inside out, and then slowly release the leg, root your left hip bone, and do the same thing. Left leg lifts, Right leg is rooted. Pick up your left hand even higher. Turn on the tricep for 3, 2, and 1. You're welcome for that. I know, I feel it too. Push back to child's pose. Stretch the fascia of the feet with the toes curled under. And then come up to table. Bring your knees a little bit wider. For a lot of us who have knee pain when we rest on the knees, you might want to put padding, like a towel or roll up your mat. Shift your weight forward. Lift your heels towards your seat and think tricep push-up, heart through. Push the earth away from you and sit back into a wide knee child's pose. We're gonna do that again. Shift forward, heels to seat, strong core. Gaze on the floor in front of you, press up, and sit back. 3 more. We lower. Slower doesn't mean easier, right? It usually means, hey, pay attention to your form. How are you moving today? Is it with integrity? Keep going. 1 more. And press back. Very nice. Come on to your knees. We're going to activate the outer hips even more. So bring your left knee wide like a fire hydrant leg, and then back together. We'll do that again. Lift, engaging glute med, and then lower together. Now this time lift, extend back at a diagonal, press through the heel, come back to a 90 degree, and knees come together. So it's open, extend, bend together. Open, extend, back, look back, bend your knee, and back together. That's it. You got it. Just 2 more. See if you can evenly press the hands down. Now, lift up, extend back, and find the bend press. So soft bend and press for 8, 7, 6, 5. It's 4, 3, 2, and 1. Cross your left foot to the right side of your space and maybe say ah into your left side. Look over the right shoulder. So why do we do this exercise? It strengthens all of our balancing postures. Often we focus on the major glute muscles. This helps us in standing balancing postures. All right, fire hydrant to the right. Flex the foot and lower. 90 degree angle up and lower. We add the leg extension up, back to about 5 o'clock. Knee stays up together. So, as you do this, bend together. This time, shift your weight forward a little bit. See if you can hug your upper arm bones in. What does that do? How does that kind of shore up the foundation? Go wide, extend back, bend the knee, knees together. 2 more. Last one. Bend your knee, knees together. This time, lift and extend out. Bend, stretch, bend, stretch. Where's your head in space? Can you lengthen the neck a little bit more? Press through the heel. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Right foot crosses to the left side of your space. Stretch out the glutes. Look over your left hand. All right, slowly release. You're on your knees. First weight exercise. Take a shoulder roll. Come onto knees. If it's painful on your patella, you can always stand, okay? Shoulder roll and lean back a little bit. Turn on now the front of the legs, front of the quads. And on the exhale, we're gonna lift and really focus on form here. So as you exhale, turn the pinky fingers in at the top towards your armpits. And then think about your posture, how strong you are through the center of the body. Now pick up the pace just a little bit. We lift, exhale, and lower. Lift and lower. You don't need to lean back the entire time. Just check in with your body. Are you breathing? 8, 7, 6, you got it. 5, 4, and just notice if you might need to increase weight next time. Here we go for 2, and 1. Lower your weights by your side. Plant your hands, extend the legs behind you, set up for a strong downward facing dog. Lift your hips. All right, in downward dog, lift your sit bones, bend your knees, and melt your chest towards your thighs. Feel like you're pressing the mat in half, fingertips pushing forward, feet pushing back, and then the core drawing in. From your legs, power forward, ripple to plank, and then take a hip dip. Right, center, left, center. We're going to do that again. Bend your knees, sit back, lift your tail, power forward through the legs, and ripple forward to plank. Feel that in your core. Right hip, center, left hip, center. Bend the knees, melt your chest, push forward. Power, legs, lower, middle, upper back. Good. Hip dip right, center, left, center. Can you do this on your knees? Yes. Again, power. Good. Right hip, center, left hip, center. One more. All the way back, lift your tail, power forward into a hip dip. Right, center, left, center to downward dog. How we doing? That's a lot, isn't it? Shake out your arms. Second set of biceps. You can do this kneeling or standing. Shoulder roll. Hammer curls. That means the numbers are up. Option to move back and forth. So as we exhale, we lean back. 1 unit, aligning the spine in a neutral place. Ears, shoulders over hips. Good. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. One at a time. Single it out. A little bit faster. Good. Feel the curl. You should be getting tired. Yeah? Come on, keep breathing. Right to the place of fatigue in the biceps for 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Nice work. Take the weights to the top of your space and meet me in downward facing dog. Inhale, lift your right leg up and back, and on the exhale, step forward to lunge. Lower the back knee. Bring your hands to your front thigh. Inhale, and exhale, sink a little bit deeper. Good, one more time. And exhale. Curl the back toes under. Inhale, reach your arms up. And on the exhale, pick up the back knee and hinge forward. Good. You can stay here and hinge forward just like that. Or lower the knee, inhale, find warrior 3 arms and hinge forward. That's it. You got it. We've got 8 reps and you can do it. Come on. Here's 4. Exhale on the up. 3. Good. 2. And 1. Nice. Lower the knees. Bring your hands to your hips. Draw your elbows back and lift your heart. Breathe. Think about releasing the baggage today. The unuseful thoughts, straighten your front leg. The worries, those places of unforgiveness, whatever that looks like. Step back to downward dog. Inhale, lift your left leg high, and on the exhale, step forward. Here's our lunging series, warming up. Lower the right knee, hands to your front thigh, sit up, and then sink back. One more time. It's usually in this first little warm-up that you can sense what you need, right? What do I need today? Maybe to keep the knee back to the ground. Inhale. On the exhale, root into your feet and rise to a lunge, feet hip width distance. Lower the knee. Exhale, launch. Lower. Exhale, launch. Another option is you could stay in just a hover and exhale. You don't have to use the full range of motion. Exhale. Just 3 more. 3. Exhale. 2. And 1. Exhale, reach. Good job. Bring your hands to your hips once again. Open your chest, lift your heart, melt deeper into your thighs. And on the exhale, straighten your front leg for half split. And check in with your breath. You are not done. Come to a lunge and step both feet forward. Find your weights. Be really mindful of how you come out and transition with the weights in your hands. Press into your feet and roll up. All right, so we're going to do a little squat series, a little bit more of the legs. Feet are on railroad tracks, pointing forward. Sit back into chair and really use this chance to press the weights together to turn on your pec muscles. And then also to integrate the shoulders. So feel the shoulders kind of pack into the socket there. And then tiny pulses. We go parallel and out, parallel and out. So notice it's a little bit of a hip focus today, leg focus. Come on, you got it. We're here for the rest of class. Just kidding. Stay with me. Come on. 8, 7, 6, 5, it's 4, 3, 2, and 1. Hold it. Hold the pose, but not the breath. And then slowly rise. Good job. All right. Hinge forward, soft bend in the knees, into a narrow row. We do this narrow row to help us from rounding in our daily posture, the shoulders, bring awareness to the retraction of the shoulder blades. Now release, exhale, squeeze. In order to do this well, you've got to really bend the knees and shift your weight forward in a long spine. Squeeze. This time, pick up your right heel and then the left heel. Gaze is on the floor in front of you, and you're just switching left and right. Squeeze. Calf raise left, calf raise right. For 8, 7. Feel that slight pause at the top, at the squeeze. Here's 4, 3, 2, and 1. Whew. So, maybe I'm thinking about outer hips because releasing the baggage, that comment when we say saddlebags or whatever like that, letting all that go today, really feeling the power from the inside out. All right, there's no condemnation in a yoga practice. It's all about coming back to your wholeness. So point your feet parallel, and I want you to turn your back toe to about 7 o'clock. With your torso upright, we're going to lift the leg into an upright row, and then tap the heels together like you're moving into a ballet first position. So here we move to the breath. It's exhale, lower. Lift, lower. Good. Lifting from the seat, flexing the feet, feeling the lift and the lower action of the upright row. So find some strength and freedom for 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Nice work. Other side. Same idea. Tap the toe back. Lift your chest up. This time we're going to take a fly. Together. Press back and together. So strengthening the shoulder girdle here. Continuing to work with as straight a leg as you can in your right leg. That's it. Keep going. For 5, you feeling your shoulders yet? Keep them away from the ears. Recruit the upper back. Here's 2. Here's 1. Great job. Before we sit, feet parallel once again, sit way back. Engage the chest. Here we go, out and in. Tiny pulses. So we're building endurance, strength and stamina. To make good choices today, to find ways that you can fuel your body. You can bring care to your mind. And release the stuff that just doesn't matter. Here we go for 5, 4, 3. It's 2 and 1. Slowly fold forward. Taking a little flow, release the weights to your side, come to a halfway lift. And on the exhale, option to chaturanga, to hold the plank. Wherever you are, meet me in down dog. Lift your right leg high. Exhale, step forward. Grab your weights, punch the sky, inhale. Weights come through heart center, exhale to warrior 2. Left hand rests, right arm high. And then through the center of your body. I like chaturanga without the weights. Your call. Inhale and exhale. Lift your left leg high. Exhale, lunge. Inhale, rise. Exhale through the center, we open to 2. Inhale, shoulder press through the left side. Exhale, pull, pivot, plant. You got one more, with or without weights. Lift your right leg high. Exhale, step. Inhale to crescent. Exhale, warrior 2. Inhale, straight up. Exhale, to the mat. Inhale, and exhale. Last side, left leg. And lunge. Crescent, inhale. Exhale, open. Reverse. Exhale, release. Inhale up. Exhale. Good, lower to your knees for camel. Take your right hand up and back. Place it at your low back, right in the center of the sacrum. Left hand high. Bend your elbow, reach behind your left ear. And wrap your elbow in. Inhale, lift and lengthen. Exhale, expand. What do you need to let go today? And slowly rise. Curl your toes under and just sit in the quad stretch of toes pose. Is it something you're afraid of? Is it a truth that needs to come out? Do you need to make a wrong right? Come up. We'll do one more side. Left arm swims behind you. Right hand up and then bend at the elbow. Take it wide. Wrap your elbows in. Keep your hips stacked over the knees and look up. This time, take an open mouth. Inhale. Exhale. And slowly come back. Great job. All right. So come on to our seat for a moment and just sweep your left leg behind you. We're going to slow things down a little bit and move into our meditation, just moving through our final shapes together. Know how you might need to take this on your back if your knee is bothering you, or you can bolster the outside of your right leg. Wherever you are, find a place that you can rest, preferably with the forehead down or on your back in a supine pigeon. And just begin to slowly breathe a little bit deeper. Focus on the deeper exhalation. Breathing deeply as I journey up the path. A gentle breeze caressing me. The air flows through me with each breath I take. Reaching the vantage point, I become still. Awareness permeates my healing heart, and it resonates with the beauty of the earth. Lungs expanding, heart expanding. Breathing in compassion and purity. Breathing out, releasing tears and self-limitations. Sensing love, feeling connected. My soul is alive, no longer pulled back, fears transcended as I let go. Letting go of the pain, the hurts, the regrets, forgiving others, forgiving myself. May I be happy, may I be well, and may I be at peace. Changing sides, any way you like to move to the other side, through down dog or through a seat. Take your left knee forward or cross your left ankle to your right if you're on your back. Once again, just drop in. Feel the back of your heart open to receive. Connect with the breath. Choosing to embrace life and love deeply, enriched with peace and compassion, a deep sense of centeredness. In full surrender, my energy flows more freely. The petals of my softening heart open, willingly vulnerable. Connecting with my true self, the seed of my soul. Love being with my highest wisdom. My budding heart opening. May you be happy. May you be well. And may you be at peace. Find 3 deep breaths here. Connecting with the release on the exhale breath. And slowly make your way out of pigeon. Extend your legs out in front of you. If you'd like to get a pillow or a bolster or even a block beneath the heart, come all the way onto your back. And if you don't have any props, it's okay. You can still squeeze between the shoulder blades and allow your heart to lift as the highest point of your pose. Soften the backs of your hands to the floor with your palms up like those petals opening.